Earlier this month, Kansas lawmakers overrode a veto of House Bill 2329 by Democratic Governor Laura Kelly. This bill was a rollback of a number of provisions passed in 2016 by the Kansas legislature that changed a lot of the ways that the juvenile justice system operated in the state. Back when this bill was first being considered in the legislature, our juvenile justice scholar, Logan Sechrest, partnered with Brenna Fasowski of the Kansas Appleseed Organization to write an op-ed about the harms that this bill offers. However, unfortunately, now that bill is becoming law as a result of the legislative override. Let's talk about a couple of things that are problematic in the legislation and what we expect to see going forward. As Logan and Brenna wrote in their piece in the Topeka Capital Journal, the new legislation does not allow judges to make a determination about a juvenile based on the risk they propose to society, and instead paints them all with a broad brush of across-the-board dangerousness. Secondly, the legislation undermines reforms that were in fact working. Now, as many have noted, it is true that some kids have fallen between the cracks, but this legislation was not the correct answer to that problem. The reforms done in Kansas were actually very effectively allowing the system to reinvest juvenile justice resources in community-based alternatives that better serve juveniles and better serve public safety. Thirdly, the new law will redirect resources away from the things that we know work. Directing resources toward detention instead of prevention-based alternatives is not the right solution for Kansas's youth, and it is not the right solution for public safety. Broadly stated, if the goal is public safety, as it should be, the answer is targeted solutions, not broad over-reliance on detention. Read Logan and Brenna's piece to learn more about this issue, and we'll be following it closely too.